Whoa! Welcome to WrestleCram. This is your boy, the host with the most, but humble. And I do mean humble. Dean Nostradamus, aka Derek. And I am here on a Monday to give you Monday Night Raw. Man, I don't have any. I didn't have any prediction shows. I didn't have any pay per views. I kind of missed y'all. I miss y'all. Hope y'all miss me too. It's been a while since I've done this or whatnot. A couple days. So I'm happy to be back. Thank y'all so much for being a part of the show. I keep saying this. I'm gonna keep saying this at the beginning of everything that I do. Thank y'all so much for being a part of this crazy roller coaster we call WrestleCram. Without y'all, it would not be me. I promise you that. I thank y'all for showing up. Just give me a little bit of the time that you do have, and allow me to brighten up your day. Hopefully, brighten up your day and whatnot. Before you do anything, watch the show. Watch it. Just watch it. Just for a little bit. Just watch it. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. If you think that thumbs up is beneath you, and you want to do more for it, just go ahead, hit that subscription. We're on the road to 100 subscriptions. I think we're at 53, 54, something like that. I don't know, one of them. But hit the subscription. If you think that both of those are good, but you want to do more, go ahead, hit the notification bell. I do 5 core shows as of right now, each and every week. I'm thinking of doing something else as well, adding something to it. Some type of monthly thing that I do as well. But other than that, I digress as of right now. But just thinking of some more content to do other than the reviews. Just some independent stuff that I would like to try my hand at. But what can I say? I mean, today is Monday. We have Monday Night Raw. Before I go into the show, how about I let you know? Okay, at the end of the show, I will let you know what my 2 cents will be about. That will be Thursday. Also, I will be doing both. Is it Death of Dishonor? I think is what it's called. That's going to be the newest. Of course, the newest of new. Or the very first Ring of Honor revamp show that they're going to do. That's going to be, I think, next week. So I will have a prediction show on that, and I'll have the review of that show. Also, of course, SummerSlam. I will have SummerSlam prediction, and I will have SummerSlam review as well. I don't know what else do I have. Of course, AEW on Wednesday. Y'all watch that as well. That's gonna be Fighters Fest. Night 1 of Fighters Fest will be Wednesday. I'll be reviewing that as well. But other than that, let's get into the review. I'm just gonna give you just a little bit of what I thought about it. It had its high points. I'll give it that. It had its high points. And what I will talk about will make perfect sense on my 2 cents this go around. We got some people came out of nowhere. Well, we actually had 2 people that come out of literally nowhere to come to the show. It was kind of weird. Two great matches that ended very weird, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. We are consistently getting women tag team matches. That's good or bad, or I don't know. What else? What else can I say? I mean, the main event was good. Main event was good. Matter of fact, it was actually 3 matches I truly enjoyed. You know what? It wasn't a bad show. About that. I will bitch about a couple of things, but truly it was not a bad a poo-poo show, Raw today. First and foremost, we got the very first segment was about Roman Reigns that happened Friday, where he talked for a little bit. That was it. That was truly it. We did not see Roman no more on Friday. After that, it was just done. After that, we got to open the show was actually Brock Lesnar. Brock came out of nowhere to talk about that he is, he called the tribal chief a hog, and he butchers hogs at his house on a daily basis. I don't think it's a daily basis, but he does butchers hogs. I've seen it on YouTube. It's quite weird. So it makes you not want to eat pork, which I rarely do, but it makes you not want to eat pork. Matter of fact, it makes you want to turn to a vegetarian when you see him butcher livestock or whatnot. Of course, it's for food, but it's Brock Lesnar. This dude used to be UFC World Heavyweight Champion. But anyway, I digress. So he talks about that he's going to slaughter the hog. Out comes Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman is saying that I promise you, he's going to have Roman at tip-top shape, and if he has to reach through his butthole and rip his heart out, he's going to do that. Out comes Theory. Theory, of course, is Mr. Money in the Bank, the youngest Money in the Bank winner. He's always throwing this youngest thing in there. Apparently, he's going to take Randy Orton all of his youngest accolades and make it his. So, he brings up an Elimination Chamber that happened in February, where he got F5 off of one of the chambers onto the ground. So he will never forgive Brock for that. So he don't care who wins. He is going to cash it in, and he will. Well, of course, he said he's gonna beat Bobby because he has a Bobby Lashley match, which is crazy. Because after that, it's like wow. So Bobby versus Theory. He said he's going to beat Bobby first. After that, he's going to beat a beaten or brittle Roman or Brock to become both United States champion and unified world champion. So after that, Alpha Academy, which used to be tag champions, I guess they are henchmen now. They tried to gang up on Brock Lesnar. Brock beats the living crap out of both of them, picks up Otis, and does an F5 on him onto the commentator's table. He gets a chair, beats the crap out of both of them, grabs the steel steps, beats the crap out of him as well, throws the steel stairs in the ring. I don't know why he did that. Just to show his strength, and goes up and get his hat from because he was being neighborly with that. But I thought it was a good segment. I thought it was a really good segment. I just hate that you have Brock again facing Roman for the title. It's just weird that you have. And I say this, I'm sorry, I say this. There's a lot of talent in WWE. Even the ones that you release. There's a lot of talent in the WWE. But you're not utilizing them. Brock is a great he's a great wrestler. Multi-time world champion. But out of everybody, you couldn't have built somebody up to face Roman at SummerSlam. It just baffles me that you're not making or developing, champions or wrestlers faster than people are retiring or getting old or becoming part-timers or whatnot. The only two that I see that are developing is Theory and Riddle. And there's only one that I like. I like Theory. I'm not a big fan of Riddle. I'm a big fan of Theory. But it's weird that you have, so many old people and you're not developing the new crowd. or whatnot. I mean, just if you're watching, if any, please, if any writer is just literally um, listening to this show, just pay attention. I am a normal, I am literally a normal casual fan reviewing your show. I'm just letting you know that. After that, we get the Judgment Day comes out. Of course, you get Rey Mysterio and Dominic, who, I mean, his character is so trash, it makes no sense. Um, but Judgment Day comes out. They, of course, offer Dominic again a spot in Judgment Day. He declines. Finn calls him an unfit father again, and they have their fight. It was a pretty decent match. Finn did win with the coup de grace. They're going to be, I think they're going to be celebrating Rey Mysterio's 20-year stint with the company. He is a ex-world champion, so, and he's still wrestling. I mean, I have to look and see how old he is, but goodness gracious. Ray gotta be in his 40s going on his 50s, and he is still wrestling. Respect. But he didn't lose to Finn Balor or whatnot. He lost to Finn Balor with a coup de grace, and that was pretty much it. Rhea, please hurry up and come back. We love you. Please come back, because both of them, they need another person in Judgment Day. Right now, it's not a faction anymore, just a tag team. But after that, we got the rematch from Money in the Bank, Carmella versus Bianca Belair. Why they gave Carmella a rematch after that debacle on Money in the Bank, I don't know. But I will say this, that match was really good until the end. I will say that. I mean, this is one of the best Carmella matches I've seen ever. She is really a great wrestler when she puts her mind to it. They also said that she's the most beautiful woman in WWE. I will disagree. She is in my top 3, but she is not the most beautiful. I will say the most beautiful has to be, to me, is Aaliyah, then Chauncey. I don't know. I like the little Chauncey thing. She's very cute. Because, Bianca is gone. And, of course, Naomi's gone. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah. I would say that, yeah. Aaliyah's the cutest, then Chauncey, then Carmella. Then I'll put that Zion girl on SmackDown. She's very cute as well. Anyway, pretty decent match until the end. But before the match started, before anybody came out, Becky Lynch came out, which made perfect sense. She came out and talked that, she's won her match against Asuka in the no hold barred match, and she truly deserves to be number 1 contender. Hands down, she is 120% correct. I mean, she is the only person that I think that should take that belt off of Bianca Belair. Give her a little break. Give her a week. Give her a couple of weeks off. But yeah, she deserves it. Hopefully, we will have a Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch match again. I guarantee Bianca will lose. I see that. But like I said, Carmella did a great job. She did literally a great job in that match. But the match ended very stupidly. They are both outside. Carmella does a eye rake, blinding Bianca for a little bit. She throws Bianca throws Carmella into the ring. Becky Lynch gets in front of Bianca. They start arguing, and she gets counted out. End of match. When I tell you this match was really good, it was gonna be my match of the night, you guys. I promise you, it was gonna be the match of the night. But at the ending was just so, like, you're the champion. You like, outside interference should not have distracted you from you getting a win. But of course, she didn't lose. It was by count out. So you do know if it's by count out, you do not swap belt. I mean, you do not get a belt. Carmella is very happy. She grabs the belt, saying she's the champion. Of course, she's not the champion. She gets put in the KOD, and now her eyes are set on Bianca. I mean, on Becky Lynch. So hopefully we will get hopefully we'll get a Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair. I will still say go watch the match. It was a good match. It was just, ugh. But anyway, after that, we got a Miz TV impromptu. And we finally get to hear from Tommaso Ciampa, or just Ciampa now. Anyway, so the thing was that Ciampa is continuously gravitating toward the Miz is because he wants the spotlight. He wants all the eyes on him. So on Miz TV, or if the Miz is doing something, he is going to try to help, regardless of the situation. So I don't think that the Miz is paying Tommaso Ciampa. It's just that he wants the spotlight, and of course, he is the person who has the television show, Dancing with the Stars, Miz TV. The Miz is believe it or not, I like the Miz. The Miz is a big thing. He's a big thing, regardless of what you think. He is a big thing. So, and Tommaso Ciampa makes perfect sense when he says, "Hey, I want the eyes on me." Makes sense. That's what I like to say. So, they were supposed to have a triple threat, a handicap match. 3 people, not triple threat, but 3 people, a handicap match. It was supposed to be AJ Styles versus Tommaso Ciampa and The Miz. But Ezekiel comes out and he introduced himself to AJ. And, his big brother Elias did tell him about AJ and all of the crazy matches that they did have. And he said, if it's okay with you, I would like to tag with you. So they did do a tag. It was a pretty, matter of fact, I think all the matches were pretty good on this show. Because I forgot about this tag match. This was a really good tag match, you guys. But at the end, we did get a win from, of course, Ezekiel and AJ Styles. AJ Styles did win with the... What did he win with? Well, it was a... Oh, God. It was not a win. It was... Yeah, I had to take the glasses off. It was another dumb ending that made no sense whatsoever. It was a good match. It was a really good match, you guys. But the referee, forgot the young black lady's name, she did a disqualification because AJ put the cab crusher on the Miz, and what your tag partner is supposed to do is help you. So he was putting the cab crusher on the Miz. Tommaso Ciampa comes out, attacks the Miz. She calls for the bell. Head explosion. What just happened? Like, literally, what? Like, I'm so lost on why the ref called. Like, and then here's the crazy part about it. We didn't get why they were disqualified. We didn't get none of that. We just got the bell wrong, and they were attacked. No sense whatsoever. I was incredibly lost behind that. After that, oh my goodness. After that, we get a Bobby Lashley and Riddle promo where Riddle said we got a little bit of time, and I would like to watch Stranger Things. I'm a little nervous about some parts in there. It kind of scares me. And Bobby says, "No, I'm good. I'm just gonna continue working out." That's it. I'm not the biggest fan of the story of Riddle. I like his in-ring stuff. I just don't like the character or whatnot. It's just not my thing. Anyway, after that, we get a tag team match: Alexa Bliss and Asuka versus Doudrop and Nikki, almost a superhero. Was a kind of a forgettable match. The storyline consists of that Alexa Bliss and Nikki were tag champions at one time, and now they're not. She's partnering with Doudrop, which are two jobbers, by the way. Now, I mean, pretty forgettable. I mean, it was a match. Alexa Bliss does a DDT onto Nikki to win the match. In the back, Asuka gets thrown on the ground by Doudrop. Doudrop tries to do the Samoa drop on her, and a senton bomb and outside, but doesn't connect. I think that was it. To me, Asuka, this character of Asuka, I'm just not a fan of. I mean, I listen to Asuka. She has perfect English. I mean, it's not perfect English, but really good English. I've listened to her on her YouTube channel when she did have it. So I'm incredibly lost why she has this broken English and how crazy and weird she is. This chick used to be like a Goldberg. Nobody could beat her. Nobody on NXT. And when she came into the WWE, it's just they watered down the story of her. And I hate that they've done that. It's like, man, it's this transformation from NXT to main roster. It's just baffling. If you want to see any great match against Asuka, Shayna Baszler versus Asuka, just a lot of great things, and it's just, I'm not a big fan of it. Like, they have destroyed a lot of characters on main roster, and Asuka is truly one of them. So, after that, we got a Money in the Bank, I will say this as well. Not a lot of video packages this go around, but a lot of commercials. I mean, I started the show around, because I have DVR, and I started the show at around 8:15. I live in the South, so I'm in Central. And when the show was, I swear I caught up to the show so fast because I'm fast forwarding all of the channel. I fast forward so much that I got to the end of the show live. It was just that many commercials, and video packages. Not a lot of this go around, I can say that. But we got a video package at Money in the Bank between the Usos and the Street Profits. Once again, a lot of people are upset with the Usos for what I do not know. They should not even be mad at the referee, because the referee angled was not looking at the shoulder. So how is this controversial when this happened? Stop making kayfabe stuff when it shouldn't be kayfabe stuff. Like, really? Like, this is stupid to me. So we were supposed to get another one-on-one between Jimmy and D'Angelo Dawkins. Thank goodness we didn't get that. And R-Truth came out, and he wanted to be the guest referee of not only the match that was supposed to happen, but the match at SummerSlam. He pulled off his shirt. He had a official WWE referee's uniform on, and on top of that, they called this dude a bum and a clown. So R-Truth gets upset and said, "Do you want to fight this clown?" And we made it a 3-on-2. But Moss comes out and we make it a 3-on-3. This was probably truly the match of the night to me. I thought it was a very decent match. I cannot give this match justice. Go watch this match. I guarantee this match will be on YouTube. But it was a very decent match. Ford is going to be a great singles competitor. When I tell you this guy he is building himself up to be a great singles person. Of course, we have to do a breakup where he will probably be a heel for about a year or so. But, I mean, hands down, great person. Omos still is trash in the ring. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Oh. But Omos did get the pin on D'Angelo Dawkins with that double choke slam to win the match. Yeah. So, after that, we get the promo of the night, which I thought was really good. Seth Rollins is just talking about the opportunity that he's going to have to beat the crap out of Riddle. We might have a Riddle and Seth Rollins match at SummerSlam. The way it's looking, that's probably what's going to happen. And he talks about whoever gets in my way will feel it. It is what it is. So Theory comes in and talks about, you are the ultimate opportunist. You had the greatest Money in the Bank, cash in of all time. Disagree. I still think it's Edge who had a better cash in because he did beat to me a bigger opponent. But he did it at WrestleMania. He did it against Brock Lesnar and of course Roman Reigns. But I still think it's Edge. Probably because I think Edge is probably one of the greatest of all time as well. But and after that it's probably CM Punk. But anyway, he talks about that, can you give me some pointers? So he grabs him and he told him, I'm going to take you under my wing. After that, we get the main event, you guys. We get Seth freaking Rollins and Theory versus Bobby Lashley, the United States Champion, and Riddle. It was a very weird match because in the middle of the match, Dolph Ziggler comes out to sit down and watch the match. We didn't get Dirty Dogs, the complete Dirty Dogs, but we did get Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler is just sitting there, very, very strategically looking. Very decent match. At the end of the match, Theory attempts to roll up, pin Riddle, but Dolph pushes and he puts his legs on the rope. Dolph pushes it out. He's shocked. Of course, we get an RKO from Riddle. 1, 2, 3, and Theory loses to Riddle. And I thought it was a very decent match. I would tell you to go watch this match as well. It's a pretty good match. Probably my second favorite match of the night, other than the Bianca Belair match. And at the end of the match, we get a super kick by Dolph Ziggler to Theory. So I'm guessing he's a face now? Anyway, and we fade to black. Very decent show. If I was the producer, I wouldn't have changed anything on the card. Very decent. I mean, I really, truly enjoyed it. Other than that, I think that's it. I want to see what we do with Dolph Ziggler. See if that's going to be anything that we can watch and we can understand, because he has beef with now 4 people or whatnot, or 5 if you count Paul Heyman. So I don't know. We're going to see what we can do and how this is going to stand out. Now, what I'm going to talk about Thursday, I think a lot of people are already talking about it, but I'm gonna put my 2 cents in it as well. But I'm gonna put a little bit of flavor on it. Everybody's talking about Roman Reigns and why it's not working. I'm gonna talk about not only Roman Reigns, but I'm gonna talk about every single part-timer and why I think that part-timers should not have any belts at all. Hands down, no part-timers should have belts, let alone have the world title. Okay? That's going to be my 2 cents for Thursday. Dude, y'all, like, share, subscribe. Send it over to anybody you like. Send it over to your enemies or whatnot. Maybe they like wrestling as well. I love y'all so much. Until then, until next time, y'all will see me Wednesday. Love, peace, and of course, wrestling.